What is up, you guys? This is HTJ Halloween, and today I'm back with a pretty special video for me because this right here is Demonica, as you can see, with quite the retro looking box. But this girl, for those of you that don't know, and honestly most of you probably wouldn't know this, because it wasn't even my first video on my channel. If you know about my first video was Cerberus. But Demonica was actually the first prop I ever had purchased. Of course, at the time, my parents bought it for me. And yeah, that's just a fun fact about me, that this was the very first prop that I ever owned, was Demonica. So she has a very special place in my heart. I will never be getting rid of her. This is the 2012 version. And the backstory to how I ended up getting this girl was that I actually wanted the zombie swing girl, was my initial favorite that really got me into the store. And the year was 2012. And so that was the year I think that zombie swing girl was introduced to the store. Demonica, I don't think I really knew at the time, but she had been there in 2011 as well, in a different version a little bit. But Swing Girl had just been introduced in 2012, and I wanted that Swing Girl. Well, my mom went to get me one for my birthday or Christmas or whatever it was, or maybe it was just for Halloween itself. And this was the only one available, as far as, I mean, it wasn't the only one available, but the Swing Girl wasn't available. And so she just looked at the catalog and she got this one, which ended up being one of my all-time favorites. At the time, I think I was a little bit ungrateful and was like, no, I wanted the Swing Girl. But Demonica has now kind of holds that special place in my heart. Of this was my first Spirit Halloween animatronic. I'll never forget setting it up with my dad for the first time. And I'm bringing her back on the channel here, not only because I just want some content for my daily uploads, but also because the year is 2022, guys. And so, if you do the math, it's been 10 years since I got this girl in 2012. I mean, we haven't really yet hit 2022 Halloween. Shit, I'm trying to get her so you guys can see her. We haven't hit 2022 Halloween quite yet, so it's not quite like an actual decade, but you know, it's pretty much the decade anniversary of me having this girl. And let me see if I can get her face out for you guys. There she is. Demonica, the 2012 version. So this, I mean, this is retro, and that's scary to say because it just shows how fast time is passing. But this is a Techie Toys, you know, basically almost an antique at this point, animatronic. The 2011 version, for those of you that don't know, had a lot more lighter skin. I think it was almost more of a pale, whitish purple, whereas this one has a lot darker. I think the 2011 one might have been a little bit more jerky. Now, we're going to go ahead and pop some batteries in this girl and get her set up, but I can't guarantee that she's going to have the full range of motion. I know that the head turning has kind of gone bust, but I think, I don't even know if the head moves at all, actually, but we're just going to see what happens. I know that she still does rise, and honestly, we got to say, I mean, we got to give her credit. She's a decade old. I mean, she is a very old animatronic. The lifespan for these animatronics, you know, is not intended to be 10 years. So I'm definitely happy that she's in the condition she's even in. I even once had an incident with her where I remember it rained and she was completely fried, but then she came back from that. So she's just been put through the ringer. She's been used in, you know, years and years of Halloween displays, because I always have her out in my displays. So yeah, guys, this is my special, you know, introduction to the Halloween collecting community. Let's get her set up and do this 10-year anniversary demo. Guys, I can't believe it. I still have the instructions in perfect condition from 10 years ago. I can't believe I still have these and never once lost them. And it's just, I just had to take a look. You can see the old Techie Toys logo. I mean, Jesus, that looks like Toys R Us, and I think now they're actually called Techie Design. If any of you want to look them up, they've kind of, you know, fallen off a little bit, but they still do produce props for Spirit. I believe they produced Harvester of Souls. There she is in all of her glory. She really is a cool prop. It's almost like a vampire cross with a zombie, cross with a possessed girl. These pictures are quite interesting. I guess they used to do like a black and white. I mean, they didn't really work super hard on making that look like her. But, I mean, take a look at this, guys. Now, I don't actually have to do all of this. I've always just had her in this state where I just have to connect the body to the thing. I know this did break, so this is like busted off, but you know what? She's been through the ringer. She's been with us for a while. Doesn't even have a back to the instructions. They used to keep it very simple for us. Nowadays, can't say the same, but yeah, I just thought you guys might be interested in seeing the instructions. Okay, I've got her working. The only thing that doesn't go is the head tilt, but she does turn her head, so let's take a look. So see, right there, she is supposed to tilt her head back, but... All right, for the 10-year anniversary, let's give her one more go. I'll give you guys more of a farther back or side view. She actually rises pretty high. Look at that. All right, y'all. Wow. Okay, let me get her off. So that is Demonica, guys. I hope that you guys really did enjoy. For those of you that maybe are new to the Spirit Halloween community, maybe have never seen her before, so I hope that you did enjoy watching her for the first time, if that's the case for you, because she really is an oldie at this point, and it's just sad to say because it just kind of shows that I'm getting old. But yeah, guys, so I really did enjoy setting her off for a 10-year anniversary. Just wanted to make a video to celebrate. And yeah, I mean, she really does hold a special place in my heart, being the first prop that I've ever officially owned, you know, and I own so many now, so it's just one of those where it's like you'll never want to get rid of it. And I would actually say, for being a decade old, I am really happy with the condition I have this Demonica in, and it's not like I've, you know, not used her much. I mean, I've used her very, very frequently in all of my Halloween seasons, only up until, you know, recently when I stopped doing it at my house. So she's been put through quite a lot of activations, and for her to have basically everything, the audio, the rising, the head turning, the light up eyes, you know, the only defect that it has is that it doesn't do the head tilt, which of course, you know, I would love to have her have the full range of motion, but it's not terribly noticeable. So I am really, really happy that she has held up the way she has, and I gotta give her credit that she really has stood the test of time. And I'm sure that head tilt probably has an easy fix if you guys are like prop engineers and kind of know about those things. It might just be a wire, it might just be like, I'm sure there's some way I could get that back, but I truly am really happy that she even works as well as she does, being 10 years old. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Let me know if you know about Demonica down in the comment section below, and make me feel old, or tell me that you really have never seen this prop before. That would make me feel so old, but let me know if you have or not. And yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next daily upload.